Are you looking for the best dimmer switches to adjust lighting in your home? In this video we will look at some of the best dimmer switches to adjust lighting in your home on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Lutron Diva LED Plus Dimmer Switch. This dimmer switch from Lutron combines a minimalistic design with the convenience of dimmer functionality. We appreciate its versatility of blending seamlessly into various home decor styles, including contemporary, modern, and beyond. Installation is straightforward and Lutron's included instructions and the supplementary online resources do an excellent job at answering questions, providing illustrations and videos, and ensuring compatibility, even going as far as explaining what tools you need. The dimmer switch can be installed in both single-pole and three-way configurations, so you can use it in the bedroom or paired with another switch nearby. The rocker makes toggling the light off and on a cinch, even if your hands are full or you're in a hurry. As for dimming, that's controlled by a small vertical slider next to the rocker. Despite its small size, the slider bar offers a surprisingly intuitive and hassle-free dimming experience. It's worth mentioning that this specific dimmer model does not have any smart home functionality, but the similar Diva smart dimmer from Caséta by Lutron connects to Wi-Fi for controlling lights remotely. The smart dimmer will likely match your existing paddle-style dimmers, but it costs almost 3 times as much as the standard Diva Plus dimmer switch since it requires a hub to operate. Switch style: paddle with side slider, operating voltage, 120V AC circuit type, single pole or three-way compatible. At number 2. TP-Link Kasa Smart Wi-Fi Dimmer Switch. If you're considering replacing your current light switch with a smart dimmer, you may have been put off by their high cost. TP-Link's Kasa Smart Wi-Fi Dimmer Switch, which often goes on sale for prices as little as $16, is a budget-friendly option that's reliable and feature-filled. What separates the TP-Link dimmer from the dozens of other smart switches is its cross-compatibility. The dimmer integrates with all major smart home platforms like Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and Apple HomeKit. It even plays nicely with more niche systems like IFTT and Microsoft Cortana. This broad compatibility is particularly beneficial for Apple users who can conveniently manage their lights using their watch or HomePod. Of course, its companion smart app is also available for Android and iOS as well. The app provides simple, step-by-step instructions for wiring the switch, covering both single-pole and three-way installations. We also were happy to see that this option doesn't require the purchase of an additional hub for operation. When it comes to design, this switch sports a modern and clean-looking white face and just 3 buttons. A subtle nightlight illuminates the button when the switch is off, providing a soft glow without being annoyingly bright at bedtime. For added convenience, you can program touch gestures to control your lights to your preferred preset dimming levels. If you prefer to control your lights from the app and set schedules, we found Kasa's app to have a better-than-average user interface, and it has nice features for troubleshooting in the rare event your lights flicker. Switch style: paddle with side slider, operating voltage, 120V AC circuit type, single pole or three-way compatible. At number 3. Leviton Decora Smart Motion Sensing Dimmer. For the person who is constantly leaving the lights on, a motion-sensing smart light dimmer is the answer to reducing energy consumption and lowering utility bills. This smart home dimmer can automatically turn off your lights when it doesn't detect movement for a preset period. It can also turn the lights on to your preferred brightness, making it perfect for rooms with hard-to-reach switches or for late-night trips to the bathroom when you want to avoid the glare of a bright light. The Decora switch, which comes in white, ivory, and light almond colors, has a clean look and is compatible with standard faceplates. We like the fact that it doesn't look like a smart switch. While Leviton switches are renowned for their white compatibility with bulbs and smart home platforms, this model does require a neutral wire. We also found that the switch has a large size, 3.15 by 3.15 by 3.94 inches, which can pose challenges during installation, particularly in crowded switch boxes. Regardless, the Leviton Decora Smart Motion Sensing Dimmer offers a convenient and hassle-free solution for modernizing your home's lighting, and its motion-sensing capabilities will surely be handy for most people. Switch style: paddle with integrated motion sensor, operating voltage, 120V AC circuit type, single pole or three-way compatible. At number 4. Lutron Caséta Smart Lighting Starter Kit. Throughout the extensive evaluation period for this buying guide, the Lutron Caséta Smart Switch stood out as a top recommendation from both experts and customers alike. It comes with a convenient remote control, is easy to install, and integrates seamlessly with smart home platforms like Apple HomeKit, the Google Assistant, and Amazon Alexa. I've installed more than a dozen of Lutron switches in my home and loved ones' houses, and besides being easy to install, it's also a breeze to use despite having a laundry list of features. My mother is not the most tech-inclined, and she was even able to get it set up with her Nest speaker and set automations to have the lights turn off and on when she's on vacation. The biggest downside to the Caséta is that it requires a smart bridge. Fortunately, this bundle includes the necessary bridge, but it's a tad pricier than other options we compared it against. However, this investment is justified by the comprehensive feature set and intuitive design. It's available in both single-pole and three-way setups and offers flexibility to suit your preferences, whether you want to control it with the included remote, your voice, or even geofencing, which uses your location, since it can turn lights off/on based on your smartphone's GPS signal. Switch style: paddle with Pico remote, operating voltage, 120V AC circuit type, single-pole or multi-location, using Pico remote. At number 5. GE Cync Smart Dimmer Light Switch. If updating your home's wiring to include a neutral wire isn't feasible or within budget, your options for modern dimmer switches are more limited. Fortunately, CYGE offers a practical solution by simplifying installation and eliminating the need for complex wiring. With just 3 connections and no need to distinguish between line and load, setup is straightforward. The app even takes into account what light bulbs you have to lessen the likelihood of buzzing noises and flickering. Another perk? You can even use 2 switches as 3-way controls for a single light without requiring a traditional traveler wire between them. It's worth mentioning GE's switch doesn't pair with some smart home platforms, including IFT and Apple HomeKit, but it still integrates nicely with Google and Amazon's app and voice controls. We found that the GE app is still plenty compatible and makes it easy to set schedules or integrate with your other smart home equipment, such as a smart camera if you want the switch to turn on if movement is detected. Although reviews are quite divisive when it comes to the dimmer switch's bulkier design, we found that the GE Cync dimmer switch is one of the most budget-friendly ways to modernize your lighting setup while avoiding costly rewiring projects. Switch style: paddle, operating voltage, 120V AC circuit type, single-pole or 3-way compatible. At number 6. Zooz 800 Series Z-Wave Long Range S2 Dimmer Switch. If you're looking to upgrade your home lighting, you've probably heard of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, the Google Assistant and Alexa, but Z-Wave is another option worth considering. Z-Wave is an open-source wireless communication technology designed specifically for smart home devices, operating at a lower frequency, 800 to 900 MHz, that keeps it clear of the crowded 2.4 GHz band used by Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Zigbee, and Thread. We recommend the Zooz 800 Series Long Range S2 Dimmer Switch for its extended range, straightforward installation, and reliability. It's compatible with complex 3-way or 4-way setups, has a narrow depth, and has convenient features like programmable gestures to instantly turn your lights to maximum brightness. It has useful multicolor LED indicators built into its face so you can gauge how bright or dim your lights are. It even has a night light. Although it has a max load of 100 watts for LEDs and 300 watts for incandescent bulbs, it's important to note that this dimmer should not be connected to chandeliers. Z-Wave switches, while less common than other smart home protocols, offer a robust and reliable solution for many tech enthusiasts. Brands like Zooz have gained a strong following, particularly among those who appreciate customization and advanced features for lower than average price points. While Z-Wave switches may not have the same brand recognition as larger companies like Leviton and Lutron, their dedicated community and extensive support forums on platforms like Reddit provide valuable resources and troubleshooting assistance if needed. Switch style: paddle, operating voltage, 120V AC circuit type, single pole, 3-way, 4-way, or 5-way compatible.